The Cavs are up 2-0, but the question still remains, can the Cavaliers put together an entire game where they actually play defense for 4 quarters? Even a half would be nice right now, but the Cavs are up 2-0 and continue to play defense when they need to. Still, the one thing the Cavs really need to do is they need to close out games. The Cavaliers gave up an 8-point fourth quarter lead in Game 1 and nearly gave up an 18-point fourth quarter lead in Game 2. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Andy Mark, and this is Brian Pryor. And it is over. The Ravenna Ravens come back in the second half to beat the Roosevelt Rough Riders 20-14. And Brian, it really was one heck of a fourth quarter by the Ravenna Ravens.
Absolutely, and as you can see, I'm getting the trophy behind us. The Ravens really did pick it up. They really got the ball moving, and their defense really stepped up. C.J. Anderson and Roosevelt, they were driving to try and take the lead, but
Penguins still up 1-0. A couple minutes into the second period, Phil Kessel on the power play snipes it past Bobrovsky, and the Penguins go up 2-0. 2-0 now, still in the second period. Penguins in the Blue Jackets zone. The Blue Jackets turn it over. Nick Bonino gets it past Bobrovsky. The Pens go up 3-0. As we go to the third period now, Penguins have 3-0 still, but they turn it over in their own zone. Matt Calvert for the Blue Jackets. He scores, gets it past Marc-Andre Fleury, and it is 3-1, 2:29 left. Jackets trying to make a little push at the end. Scotty Hartnell can't get it past Fleury, and that'll do it as the Penguins win it 3-1. If Saturday's 21-0 loss wasn't bad enough, now the Flashes have to go through the rest of the season without their main offensive weapon. Kent State starting quarterback Nick Hawley tore his ACL on Saturday and will miss the rest of the season. The Kent State Athletic Department confirmed that injury on Tuesday, and as Hawley is a fifth-year senior with 25 career total touchdowns, and the Flashes will have to start either junior George Boas or true freshman Dustin Crum on Saturday in Louisville.
I mean, what about the Browns? So can you please elaborate?
Yeah, there's some interesting NFL news. The Browns actually had a trade with the Cincinnati Bengals pretty much wrapped up 5 minutes before the trade deadline to get quarterback A.J. McCarron, the Bengals backup. The Bengals approved it to the league. The Browns did not approve it in time. The trade did not go through. Now, after a Ryan Tannehill fumble, last play of the game in regulation, Cody Parkey, no good. He misses the 47-yard field goal. He missed 3 of 6 on the day, and we're going to overtime, tied at 24 in Miami. Into overtime, Dolphins get it after a Browns 3-and-out. Jay Ajayi untouched from, that's 11 yards out, into the end zone for the Dolphins touchdown. Dolphins win 30-24 in overtime. The Browns are 0-3 on the season.
Do you think that Miami is actually back? I know they just had a big win against Notre Dame. Do you think they really can compete with teams like Alabama and Oklahoma?
I think their defense can definitely, because they shut down Notre Dame. I know they didn't have a ton of yards on offense, but they scored when they had to. And their defense, the defense looks like what the U used to look like in those early 2000s, the 80s and 90s when they won those 5 national championships. So, yeah, I don't know if they're back completely, but their defense is definitely back. If they go undefeated, that you have to put them in.
Can they repeat? I mean, they're beat up, don't have Letang and some other guys, but do you think they have what it takes to repeat?
I don't think they're horribly beat up. I think they're somewhat. Not having Letang hurts, you can see, especially in Game 5, even though they won. They give a lot of shots on goal to the Blue Jackets. I think they can because their speed is just incredible. Every time Columbus tried to come hard in the series, the Penguins would just pounce on every mistake they made. I think they can. The thing is they have to play better defense. You cannot give up 50-plus shots on goal and as many chances they did in Game 5 to Columbus. I know they were coming
Thursday
hard.
night, that was bonkers.
Yeah, I know they were coming hard at the end of that game, but you cannot give up that many chances. Better teams will beat you in the playoffs. Fourth quarter, 2nd and 19, Browns at midfield. Josh McCown gets hit, the ball comes out. Jason Pierre-Paul is going to return it all the way to the end zone for a 40-yard pick-6. The Giants go up 20-6. Later in the fourth quarter now, the Giants driving again, 3rd and goal at the Browns 5. Eli Manning looking around, finds Odell Beckham Jr. in the middle of the end zone. Giants go up 27-13. They win by that score.